Good afternoon. We are the team number 9, and today I'm going to present our website. Let's take a look. So during the course INF8808E data visualization, we have been working on a PyTorch versus TensorFlow project. So actually we wanted to see the activity of the contributors on the GitHub for these two frameworks, and we have chosen 5 main questions to answer, and you can see the 5 tabs on the left side we have. So let's take a look on the evolution quickly. So here we're presenting the evolution of commits during the time. We can actually select the sliding window, and to see the more detailed information we can select between two frameworks, and we can see also the number of contributions, the contributions during the time. Also we can select and deselect it. And what about the distribution? We can see with this pyramid chart how well is decentralized those two frameworks. And what we see is the TensorFlow is centralized, and the PyTorch is collaborative or decentralized. And if we see the TensorFlow pyramids, we can see the first committer on the rank on the first place. It's a unique TensorFlower. So we can see there is only one big contributor on TensorFlow which is contributing, and the number of commits by year, like for example 2020, this contributor has committed 20,683 commits. And for the PyTorch, we can see during the time that the collaboration is becoming better, and as we see the growing pyramid, and we see the number of the most powerful committer is 886. So there is a huge difference between TensorFlow and PyTorch amount of commits by year. Let's take a look on Continuity tab. Here we see the amount of the percentage of new versus old contributors, and we can see slightly the information during the years. You see it's normal in the beginning, there is like a bigger part for new contributors, and after is stabilizing, which is normal. And we can select actually the months to visualize, or maybe the year. We see here the year for the 2018, for example. We can select even the months to see it, and we can slide it during the time to see the evolution of the new contributors during the time. We can see actually what there is pretty the same level of new contributors on the two frameworks. Let's take a look on the efficiency tab. Here we can see the cumulative number of pull requests for TensorFlow on the left side and PyTorch. So the orange is rejected pull request, and the blue is accepted pull request. Actually, we can deselect them. Let's take a look on the accepted pull request. So we see on the TensorFlow part, there is always a growing part of commits, which is normal as this is the cumulative function. But on the right side, on the PyTorch, we can see there is a stagnation on the middle of 2018. So there is a stagnation point if we see the rejected pull requests. So we see the same point, whereas the PyTorch becoming to stagnate, we can see the number of rejected pull requests is growing. So maybe this is causing this stagnation. Maybe the code quality of this framework is more stronger. Maybe some new guidelines were introduced. So we don't know, but there is something interesting here. On the left side, we can see normally what during the time there is always approximately 2 times more accepted pull requests than rejected pull requests for TensorFlow. And finally, for the troubleshooting, we wanted to answer a question: is there any online community? So we just took the issues, close it, comments by day, and time to close an issue. And we see the information on everyday basis with the sliding window. so we can deselect the frameworks, and we can also select the last 14 days, the moving average pi rate, which can help us to visualize some guidelines, some tendencies. And even if we take maybe 180 days, for the whole period, we can better visualize the information. This is really interesting here. As we can see from the middle of 2019 there was some bigger amount of work on PyTorch, some more activity. We can see also on the comments. For the comments, we can see it's similar for PyTorch and TensorFlow, and type to close an issue has really also similar tendency. So I hope you find interesting our visualization, and maybe you already answered some questions. Thanks for watching.